As you could probably tell from that opening sequence there, the microphone not plugged into the camera, I'm just using the on-camera mic. It must have been particularly windy. This is Calvin Castine. We're at Northeastern Clinton Central School on a day in the temperature in the 40s, 15 to 20 mile an hour winds.
Right here.
And this is modified. Get out of the way, girls. They're running through here. You're in the finish line here. The modified started out first. It's Saranac Lake, Lake Placid, and of course Northeastern Clinton. Modified starts first, and here comes a modified runner. And it's a Lake Placid Blue Bomber. Beautiful day if you're sitting inside looking out the window. Not so pleasant if you're out here in the wind. If you got a place that's protecting you from the wind, it's a nice day. Looks like Mr. Cokes forgot his jacket here. His father, Dave Cokes, the coach, is well dressed. There's 3 or 4 layers of clothes, but the next generation didn't get the message that when it's cold out, you dress appropriately. 2 more bombers here. That first guy was Carl. Uh-oh, this guy's going to overtake him here. A spurt at the end. Look at that. All right. Like to see him competing at the end. Here's the first young lady. She's a red stormer. A cold red stormer. They run about 1.4 miles from what we've been told. Varsity runs about 3.1. There's no JVs, it's modified, then varsity. Here's the first Cougar. This guy was smart enough to wear a sweatshirt and long pants. That's a little warmer than what it could be out here. You might even be sweating underneath all that. Now we got a Stormer and a Cougar coming in.
When you feel up to it, just when you feel like just run it over
And she passes. And here comes the Cougar. Notice I didn't say boy or girl till they got close here. Last time I was here in the distance, I guessed the boy is a girl and I guessed the girl is a boy, so I'm not putting my foot in my mouth any more than I absolutely positively have to. It rained earlier today and last night, but sunshine may have dried out the field a little bit. This Cougar's got a toque, followed by a toothless Cougar. This is a smart runner here, nice and warm. She's a smart one. A little squishy as we hear him cross the finish line here. It was squishy last time we were here. Alright, side by side. Who wants it most? Who wants it most? Who wants it the most? Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it? It's gonna be Lauren by a nose. She wanted it most. Whoop! Somebody almost stumbling down that hill there. So I hear you. Well, they turn them on. I hear you. I hear you in the distance.
Trying to catch you, run faster. You got it. Good job,
I see ya. Here comes the Stormer. And she crosses. It just turns out spreading out just right today. They turn the camera and there's more coming down the hill. Just they get themselves spread out so I can catch them almost individually here. No more than 2 at a time. There's a blue bomber. He's going to finish strong. You like to see. Get everything out of that gas tank. He's kicking up the mud and smiling and grinning and finishing strong. This turf will be pretty well battered by the time the varsity runners chug through there. Well, here a week ago, it got pretty well torn up, but it seemed to have recovered pretty good. Alright, here's the Cougar young lady and another Cougar coming. I don't know if there's anybody else out on the horizon. There's Lillian. That sound right, Lillian? Alright. See Coach Cokes there? He's all dressed up, snug and warm. There's his kid. Shirt sleeves, shivering. Bobby got the toque. That's everybody. Next up, it's the varsity, but we're going to start, I think, with a little senior moment here. It's senior night here at Northeastern.
Welcome to NCCS for the final regular season meet of the year. We picked the beautiful weather for it because it's not raining. Alright, thanks for coming and being here. Thanks to the parents for coming out. Especially today, it's our senior day. Last regular season meet for our seniors on both teams. A lot of these people have put in a lot of time. Special group of seniors to me because I believe this will be my last group that I will have had for 6 years. Because I've gotten a modified coach since then. So this group has started with me as 7th graders, a lot of them, and for some reason stuck with it for the last 6 years. It's got to be neat. Thank you to all the parents for keeping your kids out here. I know you stand out in days like this and worse, so the kids appreciate all of your support, as do I, as I've gotten through the years. As we start here, I'll start introducing, because it's also your last regular season meet of the year, Lake Placid and Saranac Lake. So Lake Placid seniors, I have Nick Dosiak and Molly Smith. You guys come out.
And they get flowers. Oh, she gets a flower, he gets gum.
Hyde Cole and Evan Klein. Alright. From Northeastern Flint. Like I said, a good group of seniors that we've had for quite a while here. First up, Landon Goslin.
Landon Goslin.
Stay there. Eric Stutler.
Eric Stutler.
John Kuzman.
John Kuzman.
And Neil Miller.
Neil Moore.
It's been a wonderful group of guys, and you're not going to ask for a better working group of boys to come out and run every day. All right, and for the girls, Claire Hipko.
Claire Hipko.
Our 2 captains, all right, who have done a lot of work and keep things going and are pretty pleasurable to coach most of the time. All right, Justine Rabideau.
Justine Rabideau.
And Laura Baysard.
Laura Baysard.
Our last take-home meet for our Northeastern team. Yay!
Oh, and they get their picture taken with the coach. Whoa, that's something for the archives, huh?
everybody 5 minutes to jog around a little bit, get warmed up as much as you can, get over to the line, and we'll get started here.
They've done their warm-up sprints. I don't know if it's actually accurately be called a warm-up today because it's so darn chilly out here with the wind. They've loosened up, if nothing else. And the 6 squads are ready to go. You say 6 because the girls race against the girls and the boys against the boys. And as we've pointed out every time we come to one of these, it's a tri-meet. So Northeastern is competing against Lake Placid. Northeastern is competing against Saranac Lake. The boys are off. And Saranac Lake is competing against Lake Placid. So each one of those is a meet. So there are 3 meets there. And 3 meets for the girls. Spread out quite a bit already here. They'll run down the hill. Girls will start a minute after the boys. So we won't be able to follow the boys for very long here. We have to get back to the young ladies. And they are just about set to go. And let's see. Got lost. Better than me. And down the hill they go. Due to the cold wind, I will not be following them the way I normally do. That I follow them that closely, but I usually get them as they come by over this way. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how windy it is over in on the hill there, and decide whether we're gonna wander over there. If we do, we do. If we don't, we'll pick it up at the finish line. And it looks like that's it right now. Is the microphone on? Yes, the microphone is on. Not just yet. Just hang on. That's it. I guess the last of the runners. Oh, gotta hang on to my hat. Alright, I'm hoping to get some help on the Cougar names. Any help? Any idea? As soon as you recognize somebody. Oh, Neil. Cougars are in the lead. 3 Cougars.
Neil, Anthony.
There's Landon. I recognize him. A little tough here because the wind is hitting. Not the wind, the sun is shining off everybody, and a little tough to pick up the names, but maybe at the finish line we'll be able to get the Cougar names. Alright. What's the first guy's name? Tyler's the last guy. The other one was Merrick? Okay. My assistant is sitting down already. They don't make assistants like they used to. of the track fence, the northwest corner. The runners, of course, run by here, run all around the soccer fields and back and forth. Cover 3.1 miles before they're all done, and a good part of the race is out of our view. Particularly today, because of the wind, I'm not going to spend any more time out here than when the last runner comes through. That's who? Justine?
No, that's Sammy.
What?
That's Sammy.
That's who?
Sammy.
Sammy?
Not Justine.
There's Justine. Alright. There's a bomber. Another Cougar. Laura. Laura. Alright. Way behind her is Claire. After these two red stormers. That's who?
Rachel.
I thought that was Claire.
No, that's Claire. Rachel's back.
Oh, there's Rachel. Oh, you're looking further down the line than I am here. That's, here's Rachel here. Alright, see, she's smart. She's got the sweatshirt underneath. Do you have a sweatshirt underneath too?
Same exact one.
Same one? She's wearing your sweatshirt? Or you wore hers? Oh, is it all sweat? Alright. An unknown Cougar. Now this girl here from Lake Placid is not going to get lost out there. She's got that bright pink on. There's Kevin.
Go around this mound of grass and then go across the field and go back that way. This is a good spot as any to see it.
Another
Christopher and Katz, are you guys all set?
Saranac Lake runner. We got a Cougar. As you can see, they're kind of spread out back that way. This is Chris. There's a girl, Jaden. She's known as Jaden the Girl. And who's this one? Tika, huh? Krista. Oh, Krista.
Hi, camera guy.
Scream! Go ahead, scream for your sister. There we go, cheering for her sister. Alright, I'm going to head for the finish line. Looks like we have a leader, and it looks like it's a Cougar, and I think it's Landon Goslin. Yeah, looks like two Cougars at the beginning here. I've lost my spotter, so I won't be able to pass along all the names. Well, unless he falls down, he's going to win. He's going to win by quite a bit, and looks like Cougars are 1, 2, 3 at the moment. The top 5, however, that count toward your team total. Again, each race is individual, so it's Northeastern against Lake Placid. It's Northeastern against Saranac Lake. Alright, we have a winner. They're tooting the horns there in celebration. Oh, we got another cougar moving into. Oh, here's a cougar. Anthony, I think they're calling him. And Saranac Lake has a runner. Top 5. Oh, this guy's got some energy left there. He's a sprinter. He is a sprinter. He's not going to leave anything behind. He is. He gave it his best right to the end. Well, here comes a couple more red stormers. And a blue bomber from Lake Placid. Looks like he's anxious for this race to be over. I see a cougar and a bomber. But he's gaining here. Running hard at the end. There comes the bomber. Making his way through the mud. A couple of stormers and a bomber and a stormer. This is being taped on the 25th. On the 29th is when the sectionals are, but we're going to be occupied with soccer that day, and it's tough when they run to see much of the race as it is. Comes a girl from the Cougars. Alright. Elena from Saranac Lake. And we got a cougar and a couple of bombers.
$1! Good job, buddy. Sprint it out. You got it. You got it. Good job, Tyler. Keep it up. Amazing job, buddy.
Sounds like his name is Tyler. Oh, and the wind is picking up just as they're crossing here.
Come on, Justine!
Oops. Took my off the camera and the camera moved on there. Justine finishing.
Good job, Hawkins.
Come on, sprint through that line. There's a Red Stormer. We got a bunch coming after this guy comes through. Whoa, he slipped as he put on the brakes. You run through the line, don't stop. Whoop, getting greasy at the end here. We're gonna have to keep our eye on the finish line. Fifth goal, I think. Bayshard. Couple of bombers, a Red Stormer and a Cougar on the horizon here. Cougar. Rachel. Not sure what happened here. This person decided to give it up, or it's a runner who did some sprinting after, or not sure what. Reenacting something here.
Go outside the door when the car's locked. I did twice too.
You set my alarm?
Yeah, twice. I had to find the keys.
Found my keys.
Yeah, they're in the middle side. I had to get this.
Whoop! Went sideways there for a second. My spotter was in my car and she set off my alarm when she tried to leave. Alright, we've got a Stormer in view. And what we got on the horizon here? There's a Cougar. And a blue bomber. More coming after this. I see at least one back there. I know there's more. Cameron is running out of oxygen. There's Kevin. Now we have a young lady bomber.
Placid! Good job!
Hey, Cougar. There's more out there.
Alright, Dylan, all the way through, Dylan. All the way down. Alright, Dylan, good.
That was Dylan. There's a lake, a Saranac Lake runner. Coming down the steep incline. Let's see what we still have out there. I thought I saw somebody.
Man, get the warm stuff on. Instead of basking in the heat of winning, get some warm clothes on. Make sure you don't get cold and stiff.
There's a runner there. Thought I saw another one. And there's one coming through here. Not sure if there's another one after this girl.
Hey guys!
It's Jaden. I believe this is Goslin. Here comes Krista. Not sure if there's somebody running out in a circle before they get to this area, but not sure if it's a racer or just somebody running. There's definitely somebody running out there. There's Krista White. And she finishes. Definitely somebody out that way. There was a fella out there, and he's coming down the hill now.
However, you can come in. Okay, yes, ma'am. You follow me in. I'll give you the speakers and you can. That's right. Come on. Oh, okay. Let's flip this way. Come on. When's your study hall? Oh, mine was today, but I know. What period? Come on!
I think his name is Chris. And he's going to finish the race. Okay, that'll wrap it up. Hometown Cable's coverage of the Lake Placid, Saranac Lake, Northeastern Cross Country Meet, October 25th, 2011. If you weren't able to keep track of who won and who lost, the team total-wise, go online and look at the Press Republican October 26, 2011. Thanks for watching and supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable TV, worthy of your support, Hometown Cable. I'm going inside where it's warmer.